Look at this thing. Just hopping around, acting all innocent. Even though it's like the devil incarnate. And it's not just because we're bitter about not being able to defeat it. Definitely not. Anyway, since we're here, we're gonna do Ren's door today. Although, not gonna lie, we are dreading it so much. Just based on the conversations we've had with Ren throughout all the games, we're not expecting good things.
Bring to me the girl loved by the world's darkness. Only then shall the door open.
Oh, this isn't a battle, is it? Because Ren is still KO'd. Okay, no battle.
I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me.
Oh. We don't like where this is going. That word does not have good connotations. It only has, like, 2 meanings. And neither of them are good.
I've been defiled. Where does it begin, and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me.
1. Paradise.
Which number would you like today? 15. Certainly. You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. The place was simply known as Paradise.
Okay.
No doubt the building itself had a proper name, but none of us were ever told it. Nor were we ever told exactly where in the land we were, or what we were doing here.
Was she kidnapped?
Or indeed, how we ended up there to begin with.
Okay, it's sounding like she was kidnapped.
Morning! ... Morning, Ren? Question mark.
Okay, well this doesn't look awful.
Oh, you finally woken up. Hi, Cross.
And there's other children here. Maybe she's at an orphanage?
Welcome to Paradise, Ren. Welcome to Paradise.
I'm going to have to go, Ren. I've got to go and work.
Again?
Yeah, it's fine though. I'll be back before long.
Be a good girl and wait here in the meantime, okay? Cross was always busy with work, and today was no different. What exactly he did and where he did it, I didn't know. But whatever it was clearly horrible.
Okay.
He wasn't the only one either. The other children were always going out to work too. But for some reason, no one ever called me. The other children became weaker and more emaciated by the day, and yet I spent my time eating delicious food and playing with dolls. I, and only I, was somehow special. Cross always referred to me as the princess.
Okay, that's weird. Maybe because she was the youngest? So she wasn't required to work?
Morning, Ren. It sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kinda stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay? This girl's name is Etta. She was always smiling and brimming with curiosity, poking her nose into anything and everything in the room, and earning a scolding from Cross for it. Hey, you want to play with me? I want to play with dolls too. I don't mind, but do you even have the time? Don't you have work later? Or do you not have to go and wear any weird clothes today?
We don't like this.
Cross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. He's sure been getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days.
Oh no. Please don't be what we think this is.
Etta was a somewhat precocious girl. She loved making stupid jokes and giggling away at them. Ajay, meanwhile, was more polite and mature. Perhaps that was why she was nominated by so many older men.
Oh no. This is just getting worse and worse. Okay, we might be jumping to conclusions. Let's, give us some time.
Another thing that stood out about her was the way she never once acted like she hated her work. No matter the day, she always performed with skill and care. How come you never seem to hate your work, Ajay? I thought it really hurt. I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about, Ren. There's a few tricks that make it really simple to manage once you know them. So don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are. Okay. That's a good girl. If you're happy, I'm happy. Then there was Quatre, whose small, delicate stature always ended with him being battered and played with roughly like he were some sort of doll.
No, we were wrong to get our hopes up. This is definitely... we don't like this.
Did you seriously end up getting beaten again? Yeah, I don't know why either. They said it's some sort of new game, but I don't get it. Don't worry about me, Ren. I'm fine, honest. I'm used to it. It doesn't even hurt me anymore. As long as I can come back and find you here, I can deal with anything.
Okay, so maybe they're like protecting Ren because we're assuming because she's the youngest. But still.
Quattro is always bleeding out of our sight. Maybe that was part of his charm. I'm sure beautiful people must shed beautiful blood.
Okay, that's messed up. That is messed up. This is all from Ren's POV, right? Yeah, that's messed up.
I'm back, Ren. Sorry, that ended up taking longer than I thought it would. Then, finally, there was Cross. He was basically our leader. Cross, Etta, Ajay, Quatre, and me. Each of them were so dear to me, and we spent all the time we could together in this one room. To my understanding, there were other children in the building, but they didn't matter to me. The only ones who did were the 4 friends I spent my days with, the 4 who lived in paradise alongside me.
Something must have happened to them. Because they're not with her in Ouroboros, so...
Two, Princess. Hey, Cross, what happened to the others? How come it's just me and you in here now? What are you talking about, Ren? What others? It's always been just you and me in here.
What?
Really? Are you sure? I feel like there were more.
Yeah.
Nope, there weren't. It's always been just you and me.
No. There was like at least 3 other people.
It was only later when I realized it was Cross who had hidden the others from me.
What?
Whether that was so I didn't have to worry about them, or because things had gotten so bad he didn't even think I should see them, I don't know.
Were they killed? Were they beaten so bad that, like, they couldn't even return to the room?
But he always tried to keep my eyes covered from the harsh reality of what was going on around me, so I could keep living in blissful ignorance. Let me give you a useful tip, Ren. Always be sure to say, "It would be my pleasure."
Okay, so Edda's back. They weren't dead. So they recovered from injuries during their work.
Saying that makes everyone smile.
No. We can't even. Like,
No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always respond with, "It would be my pleasure." Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you. Let me give you one too then. I use this all the time. The best thing to do is try to imagine how your customer is feeling. Like, this must feel really good for them. They seem to love me doing this, or...
dear God. There are no words.
It's not enough to make you stop feeling pain, but it does stop you needing to worry about doing unpleasant things. Always try to think about what you can do to make the customer happy. That's key.
Holy crap.
Well, I suppose I should say something too. You should never cry and say you're sorry to a customer. Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more.
This is so messed up.
No matter how much it hurts, no matter how sad you feel, don't ever cry. Don't ever say sorry, because no one ever forgives you, even if you do. Thanks everyone, but I can't see myself needing any of these tips. I never have to do any work. All I have to do is sit in here and hug my dolls. I never have to leave this room.
Which is weird. Like... because they clearly have no control over this situation. So... why is Ren...
And that's how it should be. You're our princess, and you're really, really important to us. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. Ren.
Okay.
Three, game. What are you doing, Ren? I'm drawing. Look, this is a monster. The monster that's got us locked up in here. It's got golden eyes and black scales, and its mouth stained red with the blood of all the people it ate.
If only.
The color is sin, huh? How lovely. Its stomach's got to be white, though. Otherwise, you wouldn't know which side was the front.
That's very true. Question mark?
Where is everyone? Are they all out working?
Ren.
There are no others. There's only me and you here.
This again? Oh, that was weird.
Really? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sure. From the very start, it's just been me and you. No others. Now let's draw together, shall we? Maybe we could draw a princess next. That'd be nice. Cross was doing a good job at covering my eyes from reality, but there was one thing he couldn't completely keep from me. He was getting tired. After the others disappeared, he started taking on all of the work himself, and because of that, slowly, he began to vanish too.
Did the others die? Is Cross also dying?
Let's clean you up, Ren. You're really dirty today. Thanks, you're always so kind. I'm sorry, Ren. If I wasn't so hopeless, I swore I'd protect you, and yet...
Oh no.
What's wrong, Cross? You're not looking too good. It's nothing, I'm fine. Cross?
I just told you I'm fine.
This is all your fault.
Whoa.
Mine?
Yours. Everything is your fault. Is he blaming her because, like, she doesn't have to do any work? Is he blaming her because he feels like it's his responsibility to protect her? So... You wasted no time in killing all the others. Why are you letting me live for so long? Wait, so the others are dead. But Ren was the one who killed them? What is going on here? Or is he just blaming her for their deaths because they all felt responsibility for protecting her? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? It's all your fault. Why haven't you killed me? Jeez. I'm already dead as it is. Why won't you kill me? 4. Ren.
Eventually, my first job came.
Oh no.
There was no one else to take it. There was no one else to go in my place. That's why I had to do it myself. I had to step outside that room for the first time. You've been nominated, Ren. Be sure to treat our customer with care. ... What are you doing, Ren? Just do what you usually do.
What's going on here? I was led to believe number 15 was special.
She's not normally like this, I can assure you. She's usually a good girl. I don't know what's gone into her. She's our little angel, capable of meeting all of our customers' needs, no matter what they may be.
Good God. Or Ren.
Come on, Ren, say hello. You've done this enough times now. What are you going to be today? A sweet doll? A cool boy?
We're so confused.
That wasn't me. What? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Oh gosh.
Someone says something. I close my ears like always. Someone does something. I close my eyes like always. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do. I do just as I always do and go out to work. Ah, the water of life. Cross once said that even those near to death could be full of energy again if they drank this. He said he was made to drink it all the time, and that its taste was sweet and syrupy.
Drink up, Ren. I mixed quite a lot of syrup in today.
Drink up, nice and slowly. That's it. That's it. Make sure not to spill any now. Drink up every last drop. Well, please take your time. As the owner went to leave, his head seemed to distort slightly. Maybe he's getting old, or maybe he's just wearing a disguise of some kind. Oh, the medicine started kicking in.
It can't possibly get any worse than this. Well, Ren, why don't we sit and have a little chat together?
It would be my pleasure.
You're always such a good girl.
It would be my pleasure. It would be my pleasure. Morning, Ren. It sure is beautiful out today, huh? Kinda stuffy in here, though. Let's open a window, okay?
Okay, this was Etta, right? All the stuff she was telling her?
Hey, you wanna play with me? I wanna play with dolls, too. Cross is working at the moment, so I've got some free time. He sure seems to be getting nominated a lot lately. Maybe that's just what people are into these days. Let me give you a useful tip, Ren. Always be sure to say, it would be my pleasure. Saying that makes everyone smile. No matter what you have to do or what people do to you, always say, it would be my pleasure. Funny how that works, right? After all, it's the customers you're pleasing, not you. We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing. Ren.
Is she just like remembering the tips that her friends gave her? Because now she has to do it too?
I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about, Ren.
Okay. So this is Ajay, and her tip. Okay. So, is she just remembering all the tips that her friends gave her?
All of them have gone.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness! Yes! Thank you! Thank goodness. Everybody in that background there, they deserved it. They deserved everything. We were wrong. This is so much worse. Ren!
What in? Those subhuman monsters. Can people even keep living on like this? Can you even call someone in this state alive? I'm guessing she inflicted all these cross-like marks on herself. Probably in order to maintain her own sanity. She wanted to keep living that much. This is a living human. I want to see what she's like when she's really alive, Luve. Can we take her into society?
Five. The dream goes on.
You're strong, Ren. That was what Joshua told me one day. It wasn't something I'd heard before either. You're strong, Ren. Yes, I am.
I mean, she had to have been, to have survived that.
I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. As an enforcer candidate, Ren proved to be exceptionally capable. Then one day, Joshua disappeared.
Oh, just like her friends. Although we're beginning to think that they weren't actual friends. Imaginary friends? We don't know.
And the world just kept on turning.
Yeah, she keeps getting abandoned.
Just where has Joshua gone anyway? All he said was that he was going away to do a job. It was going to take a while. I wanted him to know that I've become a proper enforcer now. I wanted to introduce him to my real papa and mama too. But I suppose all of that can wait. He'll come back eventually. I know he will. Then he can tell me all about what he did while he was away. But he'll definitely be back. He will.
Are those her parents? Is the baby her?
A baby? How sweet. He's so cute.
Oh, he. So it's not her.
A brand new life, clean and pure, untainted by anything. He's probably a good child. He'll be raised well and grow up to be a fine, respectable adult. Unlike me.
This is heartbreaking. Oh no. Ren.
That path was closed to me long ago. I hope you'll find happiness, nameless child. Why?
Those are her parents! And they have another baby? What about Ren? He really is cute, isn't he? He looks just like his mother. There, that's a good boy.
I still regret what happened to our last child.
What happened to your last child? Tell us. Please.
But it looks like the goddess didn't abandon us after all.
Now, I thought we weren't going to talk about that anymore. We can't even. And Ren is hearing all of this. We need to leave the past in the past. How dare he? Poor Ren.
I suppose you're right. It's sad, but it's probably what she would want to.
What? Ren didn't deserve that? Nobody deserves that. They won't even say her name.
There we go. Who's a good little baby? Ren. Impure children. The past. What happened to our last child? Really? That was what I was. From the very beginning.
Okay, to be fair, they didn't call her impure.
I was... From the day I was born, I was... Ren.
Oh, thank goodness. Luve to the rescue, again.
Oh. Luve. As enforcers, we have the freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want. It's up to you what you want to do. I won't make that choice for you. I can't help but wonder whether they're even worth the effort of cutting down, but that is your choice to make. I wander indifferently in a place that exists beyond good and evil, beyond life and death. There is no fortune or misfortune, no happiness, no sadness. White and black tear into me, heaven and earth torment me. I've been defiled.
This is absolutely heartbreaking.
Where does it begin, and where does it end? I don't belong anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But the world just keeps on turning around me. Unbeknownst to me, the world just kept on turning. But that's fine. The world is always turning for my sake. That's why I've got nothing to feel sad about. I don't care about some silly imposters. They're not my real papa and mama. I have Powder Mater now.
It's no wonder that she survived, like, sinking to Powder Mater, when everybody else ended up comatose or insane. She's already survived so much worse. You know what? She is strong. To, like, go through what she went through, where she suffered horrific, inhuman abuse, to be able to, like, move on from that, she is very strong. And we do not blame her for joining Ouroboros after what she's been put through.
It's so cold.
Aww. Powder Mater is her parent.
Thanks, Powder Mater. That's right. I'm in the right. I'm in the right. I'm always happy. I'm always having fun. Because I'm... The world doesn't revolve just around you. And it won't always change just because you demand it.
Oh, is this Estelle? This was Estelle on the tower, wasn't it?
It should be obvious. Because I really care about you, Ren. I won't lecture anymore. Ren, you answer how your heart tells you.
Aw.
It's almost dawn. Let's go. We're going to Crossbell.
For revenge?
Once we're high enough up, switch off your boosters and switch to your regular flight engines.
Because Ren's from Crossbell, right? We shouldn't assume. Like, we don't want to assume that her parents sold her off. Which, not gonna lie, was the first conclusion we came to. But, like, her parents look like a normal couple. And they obviously love their son. They were so happy with their baby. Maybe Ren really was just kidnapped. And that's why she didn't know where she was. We hope. Like, we don't want to assume the worst of the parents, right? Otherwise, it's just too sad for words. There were definitely parallels between, like, her enforcer name, the Angel of Slaughter, and her number, 15. And also between Joshua and Cross, how they were both going out to work and then they just disappeared from her life. We're still a little bit confused about this, but like, we think the other kids were like just figments of her imagination, because we thought Cross was blaming Ren that he and the other kids had to take on her share of the burden. But by the end, it seemed like it was all in Ren's mind. Like, she was using them as a coping mechanism to deal with all the horrible things that were happening to her. So that she could be like, oh, those horrible things didn't happen to me, it happened to them, to Cross and Etta and the others. Ren didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how awesome Luve and Joshua are? Dodging bullets, killing lowlives, saving children. Heroes. We're also really glad that it was Joshua and Luve that found Ren. Like, we have no idea why they were there, but we're glad it was them. Because even after joining Ouroboros, he was still righteous in his own way. And Joshua, of course, has a heart, even if he denies it. We just wonder, like, how many of the other enforcers would have actually helped her versus either just leaving her to die or killing her as well because she was in the wrong place at the wrong time, or maybe even to, like, put her out of her misery. Side story. Paradise. Finished. Yeah, Paradise. Gehenna has nothing on this place. After that, that's how we feel.